Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy to be back and being able to go live. I know there's probably questions. I've kind of talked about it briefly in places, but we're back. And so like that's all that matters, right? Is that I can finally yap again. Also, I told myself, you're gonna read today on sprints. You're gonna buckle up, you're gonna open your Kindle, you're going to have a great time, and you're going to try to get as far as possible into Fury Bound, because how is it, it's 12 days in. That's almost 2 weeks, and I'm still on my first book. Guys, don't get burnout. It's no fun. However, tell me why my Kindle is out to get me and it's almost dead. Tell me why my Kindle is almost dead. And it's not because I didn't plug it in, right? That could never be the reason why something dies. It's because you haven't plugged it in like 2 months. It's never my own fault. I might need to close my door. I don't know what Nick's doing over there. I don't know if you can hear it. Hello, hi. I am ungrounded. Hello, hi. Hellos to everybody. Working and lurking. Forgotten Colony, gonna edit. Hello. Den of Liars. I love a good prison break. Gonna listen to Fury Bound too, but also packing bookmarks. Plotting my book. Oh, that's exciting. Please never ask this. I don't want this asked. No clue. Like, never ask it. Don't ask anybody this. Like, this is one thing that I always hear us complain about is like, we don't know. Some people do know, but a lot of us don't know. We're just vibing. Not the reading slump still going strong. Truly. Ooh, are you enjoying this? I'm not a big short story person, but I do love Nat Cassidy. Although I think Rest Stop is in the short story collection, and I didn't really like that one. Hello. Just got out of a 2-month reading slump this May. I'm glad you're out of it. I'm glad you're seeing the other side. I think I'm starting to finally feel like myself. Like I was saying to myself, I wasn't saying to anyone else. No one else was talking to me. But before I went live, I was like, I guess I could put the audiobook on and like just do some other stuff because I do have the audiobook for Fury Bound. The problem is that the plug I need for my Kindle is attached to my camera currently so that you guys can see me. So I can't even like charge this. Well, I guess I could go hijack one of Nick's cables. He might have something for it. Hello. Tackle laundry. Ugh, gross. I love that we're all kind of reading Dire Bound, Fury Bound. The hype is real. Run to the Kindle app or your charger. I could read on my phone. I do that a lot. Must be because you've downloaded too many books, not because of lack of recharging, obviously. Ooh, reading To Cage a Wild Bird. I like it more than I thought I would. That one is fun. It just like kept the pacing up. Like I feel like it just was like a high stakes story the entire time. Almost the way that like a heist book is, like a heist movie. Like it just had that kind of pacing where like it never stopped. Popping in to say hello. Take in, enjoy. No worries. No one has to know this. Like, I just like hate it. It just bothers me because I have no clue. I'm just here. Thank you. I used my straightener to curl it today, which I haven't done in a while. I feel like it looks too stringy. I want to brush it out again, but I'm a fan of like brushed out curls. But thank you. Thank you. Currently reading Sheila Sparrows. Really enjoying it so far. I need to get to the second one in the series. My mother, who is on a team, she probably isn't here because she's probably working. Just finished this and she would not stop yapping to me about it on Mother's Day. But I have to read the sequel. Good job. 2 years? Oh God, please don't send that energy to me. 1 and 4 stars. I skipped Rest Stop since I'd already read it. This is good to know. Steel Nick's cable. We all need to end the slump. I hope this is incredible. I mean, I'm loving my book. So like this isn't the problem. It's just my brain. Like this wouldn't help me because I also hate short books. So like this really wouldn't help me. But my brain is just braining. Yesteryear and Onyx Storm. Still trying to catch up on Half City now. I'll need to read Direbound next. Correct. Plotting your magic system. That's exciting. Hello! Finishing up Sea Spinner today, then deciding what's next. I'm mad at Mel for being so productive. She tells me she's in a slump and she's burnt out. And I'm like, girl, where? Your mom's on Team Astronomers. I think I should know this. She is. She is on your team. I'm not participating in Amazing Readathon this year. However, my lovely best friend Mel is a host, so I would say join her team, and Bree's also incredible, so support her. I personally just can't. Like, with how I'm feeling in burnout and stuff, another race type readathon is just not working for me. Also, I'm not a big Doctor Who fan. Here while on my lunch break, I'm reading A Pose Before Dying. Enjoy. Currently at work and reading when I can. Direbound is a military academy with bonded direwolves. It's got same premise as Fourth Wing. Like, Pip, what are you doing over there? But it feels very different. Please don't link me if you're streaming. I'm not there with you. Why would I be linked? Working on dragon fruit today. Enjoy. In class, it's so boring. I'm getting Chipotle later. Ooh. To be fair, we got Chipotle in Canada, and I never choose Chipotle over our other burrito bowl places, but I think it tastes better in the States for some reason. But you don't have a lot of, I feel like, the places we have. Like, Mucho Burrito is pretty good. Going to doctor's appointment in 25 minutes. Enjoy your reading. Boo for doctor's appointment because I hate them. Oops. Ugh. My cats are going through it today. Yeah, Pip is having her life. Pip is choosing chaos. Yes, join Mel's team. You should always get a Dr. Pepper. I need to buy Broken Dove, actually. I forgot that I have the first edition. I'm so used to all of these books coming out, and I have the indie edition, and then I buy a special edition. So, like, I'm not buying Direbound in a physical format because I just want the Fairy Loot edition. There's no reason for me to have multiple copies of it. But I forgot that Silver Elite, I do have the first print edition, so I really do need to buy that, even though I have a Fairy Loot edition too. There are some incredible Mexican families that have immigrated, in my opinion, and still have delicious food everywhere else. I would probably say Chipotle is American, though. I would not count it as Mexican, like authentic Mexican, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. What about 5 Dr. Peppers? I'm still in. Hoping to finish the House in the Cerulean Sea. Enjoy. And then either Cloud Cuckoo Land or Throne of Glass. Both good picks. Trying to finish Onyx Storm and it's slowly sending me into reading slump. Bless and release then? Unless you're still liking it. So I was watching last year's Sprints from Realm and Escape, and I love how last year's cozy hobby was coloring and this year's is crocheting. I love it all. I do it all. I have a whole bin of coloring books still. I do need to color again. And I haven't crocheted since Realm. Up until like a month ago, I thought Direbound was a shifter romance, which is why it took me 50 years to read it. No, it is not, but I understand why. I get it. Always got to support some indie authors. Don't throw me with a good time. Australia has fantastic food from all over the world. Finding traditional Mexican, though, is a struggle. I feel like we haven't yapped that much. What the heck? We're under 10 minutes. I can't start a first sprint? What do you mean? Someone yap. What's everybody wearing today? My Dob of the day. My watered down iced coffee. Linen striped pink pants. A champion sweater with a pink champion thing that I stole out of my boyfriend's closet. My flowery Kindle and Fury Bound. Why does it keep, every time I open it, it keeps turning on? I don't know why. I wanted to show you that. There's my dab of the day. No one else can give me a dab of the day, but you can see mine. Ooh, star and moon themed pajamas. I see these everywhere. They're really cute. Yesterday I picked up a crochet cardigan I haven't touched in years. I feel like when I start crocheting, that will be when everyone has a new hobby. I am a hobby repeater, but I am a hobby hyperfixator. So I will hyperfixate on a hobby, and then I won't do it for like a year, and then I will hyperfixate on that hobby again. So it'll all come back. You just have to start when my hyperfixation starts again. But also seeing people like start and do hobbies makes me want to do them again. So like I wasn't as hyperfixated onto crocheting. And then Lexi was hyperfixating on crocheting, and Jordan was just obsessed with crocheting at all times. And then Mel was also crocheting, and I was like, maybe I should crochet too. Pink and aqua combo. Thank you. Popping in to say hi. I want pho. Periwinkle blue. Shocking. Enjoy the movies. I was on Mel's team for Tar and then said that was against my moral code and switched teams to be with my emotional support reading Animal Court. Fair. I started my first big girl job last week after just graduating. It feels very fake. That is relatable, but congrats. Ooh, I hope you enjoy Conform. I really want to read Beneath. Okay, deal. Fellow hobby hyperfixator. I'm actually hyperfixating on video games currently. I need to continue my blanket. I need a new crochet project. Now that we're almost on Polar Skate 3, Mel, we're going to have so much free time for other hobbies. Thank you. Nursing a pup with an upset tummy and hoping to finish Beautiful Ugly that started this morning, then moving back to Fury Bound and Rules for the Summer. Enjoy. I told everyone to hold me accountable to this, but don't hold me accountable because it's still in the closet, not even touched. The yarn is just in its balls still. Oops. Come back to me. I'm going to try diamond painting next week. I tried journaling, then lost a glue stick and lost interest and started watching Gilmore Girls instead. Relatable. I'm wearing an old Lexi shirt, the ghost with the witch hat reading. Oh, I love that one. That's like up in the little corner, like right here. I love that one. My Daub is an ancient tank top. Soft gauze shorts. Drink, just finished my latte. Book, Dyer Bound and West of the Wicked. Sounds like a great outfit. Studying. Ugh. Gross. School. But like, yes, you should do this. My sourdough, I think, is dead. I haven't fed it. It's just been sitting in the fridge unfed for I don't know how long. Nick was really mad at me. He's like, all this work and you didn't even make one loaf of sourdough. I was like, I'll just buy it instead. I truly think I was spending more money on flour than I would be if I just got sourdough. I was saying it's probably dead. Enjoy your exam. I hope you pass. Now I'm trapped. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I was a study the day before person. I'm not a good studier. I'm scared to check for fuzzies. I'm just pretending it doesn't exist. Enjoy. Ooh, have fun with the KU sub. Let's do a sprint. I probably should eat breakfast, so I think we will listen to the audiobook. I think that's probably my best play and try to charge my Kindle. Lunch, get food. Oh, take a nap on lunch. Well, you can nap then if you don't need to get food. I've heard a lot of people not loving Operation Bounce House, I'm not gonna lie. Even if I haven't fed it in like a month. And it has a hooch. And it wasn't very strong to begin with because I kept starving it. I wasn't made for the sourdough. I personally don't think I was made for the sourdough life. I'm someone who likes to bake and do things on a whim. Like, I'll just be like, oh, I want to make cookies right now. I can never make the cookies that require you to, like, put the dough in the fridge for a while. No, I want it right now. I want to do it right now. So I don't think I'm meant for sourdough because there is so much like planning. You have to have a day available to do all the stretch and folds and to let it sit. And I'm like, that feels like a lot of planning for someone who's just like on a whim, let's make bread. Sourdough starter is so needy. Just feed it. Okay. There is no in between. Okay. I tried sourdough drink card. I think I got one loaf of it. I didn't get one loaf free. I fed this starter for like a month and a half and then was just like, I'm done with this. I'm not even going to make a loaf. I'm just annoyed at you. I don't want to feed you anymore. Yeah, that would require it to smell nicer than it does because I keep starving it. Yes, I do like to make bread. I make a lot of beer bread because it's nice and easy, but I have yeast too. Okay, we are going to sprint. I haven't read Beneath, so I cannot tell you. But publication order is Conform and then Beneath, and then the second book in the Conform series comes out later. But I have no idea if you can read Beneath before, if you should read Conform before. I haven't read Beneath yet. But also I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I read things out of order and don't care. So. Ugh. Happy reading, everyone. Yeah. Stop distracting me with your yapping. See you all in 45. I had lost my mouse for a second, but welcome back, everybody. How did we do? I listened to the audiobook. I made myself a sandwich to eat, and I have a cat attacking wire, so if I end up going poof, it's because my cat turned off my computer, which does happen sometimes. I don't understand why everyone thinks this timer is so aggressive. It's not that aggressive. But also maybe it's because I use the phone alarm that's like an actual alarm. I want something to tell me that like it's over. Otherwise, I'll just like ignore it. What was I saying? Oh, I also started the marinade for our dinner. I just needed the chicken to thaw a little bit more before I'll cut it. So then I will cut it in the next sprint and like put it in the marinade. So I think we're going to have chicken Caesar salad wraps tonight for Din. So I have like a little like chicken broth, Italian seasoning, paprika, garlic marinade happening. I have a problem with the cat meowing too, so I get it. But not because it scares me, but because my cats fucking cry. So I just kind of ignore cats crying. Like, they're just meowers. Studying for your final tomorrow. Well, good luck on your final. 67%. Conquered Laundry Mountain, showered, got ready for work. I really need to put some laundry in. I should probably do that in the next sprint. Like, my laundry is so bad. Nick is such a, like, laundry once a week person. His laundry basket gets full and he instantly puts it in the wash and then the dryer and then he folds it and puts it away. And my laundry is just all over our bedroom. So I really should do that. 80 pages. House of Pain and Blood. Enjoy. Blood sweeter than honey. Vanessa, are you home now? I feel like you've been so busy. Made dinner while listening to my audiobook. 52% of Fury Bound. I made dinner reservations for tomorrow for our anniversary. Oh, that's so exciting. Where are you guys going? School's field day. Hello. Language of Dragons. Yes. I love the vibe. I draw the line at the iPhone alarm. That sound traumatized me back in high school. I broke a community guideline. I have to leave work in like 20 minutes. And I don't want to. It got to 54%. Made it 91%. Made it page 185. My alarm is a pop punk that starts with on a loud volume with the lyrics, all you do is talk. My dad's is Stargate. And it's like, nope, Star Trek. And it's like the alarm when things go wrong in the ship. And it is very loud. Look, I know your booktuber, the recipe talk was sometimes so good, so I'd watch that. Thanks. I love to cook. I send pictures of my foods in my Patreon Discord, and then to my family, we just have a group chat called The Gouda Life, like a play on the good life, The Gouda Life. And all we do is send pictures of our food and talk about food. I need Nick to help me clean. He's so good at it. Chicken and cauliflower rice. I saw that you were listening to Warrior Cat books on Goodreads. Finally, 2 weeks before a little beach vacation and then another book con. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, you're a busy bee. I also forget about it in the washer. I'm really bad at switching my laundry over. Really bad. Ooh, good insane? No, boo work. Oh, that's nice. You're excited? That has been so long. Like, I think I read that first book so long ago. I didn't like it, so it didn't like work for me. But I kind of forgot that this series even existed, and I was like, oh, it's just because I didn't like it, so I wasn't paying attention. But no, it's just because like it took so long for the sequel to come out. I loved them as a kid, okay? Ooh, that's exciting. What are my cats doing right now? I told myself that I would go all out on book cons this year because next year I have to be busy with the baby. That makes sense. Going home soon. Yeah, the last load. Nick sometimes asks me, he goes, can I take the stuff out of the dryer? New Patreon book, renting Nick out to help patrons with laundry. That would be a lot of traveling. It would have to be a very expensive tier. kind of want to read again. Slot machine fever dreams. Interesting. My washing machine is a very annoying song that's done, which I have to leave switched on because otherwise I forget things on there. I feel I rage every time. I love the washing machine song. I love to sing it when I hear it, but I also just tune it out. That makes sense. He can do his own laundry in this household. Pot tickets to Ashley Winstead. Oh, that's exciting. And Stacey Willingham. Oh, dang. This is why we are so often launder on sprints. Communal show and memory to actually follow through. No, literally, like, my favorite thing is going to my Patreon Discord and being like, give me a laundry reminder in 45 minutes, because somebody will follow through and tag me to switch my laundry, even if it's like 2 hours later, which is still good enough. How far am I in Fury Bound? I am, after listening to it, that sprint, I'm 72%. So I actually could finish it today. How long is this audiobook? 22 hours and 35 minutes. And I've listened to... Oh, I only have 6 hours left of, like, normal speed? Wait, guys, I could finish this. I'm pretending my challenge is saying I finished before you helped. I think Baldur's Gate 3 being at the end has really helped, because Mel and me have not been, like, as obsessively playing because, like, we're sad that it's over. Like, last night we stopped right before, like, the big battle because we're like, we're trying to milk it a little bit. We're like, this is our final battle. I'm reading Fury Bound. Answer is I'm liking it. I'm liking it less than book 1. I think it's going to be a 4-star instead of a 5-star, but this could be very specific to me because there is a thing that I don't like in books that it's doing, that it has. And then I just don't think I needed the male POV because I think his thoughts are too all-encompassing about her. And I like my characters to feel like they're a person outside of the relationship. I remember one day I was so tired and done for the day. I went to go lay on my bed for the night. I saw my bed and no sheets on it. I remember in that moment that I left my sheets in the dryer. I do this all the time, but then I just put a blanket down. It doesn't bother me. It bothers some people. Like, I know some people could never do that, but I just put a blanket down on the bed. And I have to do that all the time. Now I live with someone who changes my sheets for me because he has OCD and he compulsively does things, which is really great for me who doesn't do anything. I have the opposite of OCD. I compulsively do not do things. Oh, girl, you got it. I lucked out. Me and my boyfriend are close to moving in together, and I was like, I want to get these ground rules talked about the way it goes. We talk about laundry, and he goes, I figured I'd just do it. Ooh, that worked out well. No, that's rude. Ooh, I believe in you. Well, about 50%, but I kind of feel the same way about the male POV. Yeah, I think at the beginning it didn't really bother me, but I felt it. But as I've gone on, I'm like, okay, every time we get to his POV, for me personally, it feels very pointless to the story. Which sucks because I was very excited about it at the beginning. If I could stop playing BG3, it sure would help with the reading. I told Mel we can't start another game for a bit. I was like, I need to get my life together. I need to, like, prep videos or something before we start another game. Like, I need to just, like, have batch content for, like, a month so that then I can just dive into a video game because I don't know how to balance it. I do also, I have 2, and so we just, like, swap between them. But I'm just also just lazy and still would get into my bed without sheets on it because I'd be too lazy to put the sheets on the bed. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, relatable. Oh, I hate putting duvet covers on. It gives you the princess treatment. Don't say that to him. Don't let it get to his head. Because he I do that too. I end up with the couch and throw. Oh, we're not ready. Could do laundry during these sprints, but right now I'm using my bed as staging ground for my bookshelf knickknacks. Yes. Let's make a nest. I love this. I play Tiny Bookshop like twice a month for like 4 hours at a time. See, I am someone who likes a game and just can't think anything else. I just exist in that game for however long until I'm either burnt out of the game or the game is over. And it's a problem. It's a really big problem. And streaming was supposed to help me with that, like streaming on Twitch, because I was like, oh, Monday and Friday will be like my game days. Like those are the days that I have to play video games and I'm not really allowed to play it. Like, and I'm not allowed to play it on the outside of those days, but I was like, if there's other things to be done, I can look forward to playing it on those days. However, I've been playing with Melon and we haven't been streaming it. So that gotta change that. But it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun. This is too niche for me. I don't like to like niche things down that much. I don't like for anyone to feel like they have to know what I'm talking about to enjoy my content. And even though a lot of times you don't have to, I am someone that won't click on something like that because I'm like, well, I don't like that or I don't know the lore behind it. Like, I don't want to watch it. Give it 10 years, it might get easier. I'm so confused. Read and clean a bit of my room. Glad we can inspire you to be productive. Okay, guys. Are you ready? 45 minutes and counting. See you soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. How did your sprint go? I listened to my audiobook. We are 81% in. And I did some brief, like, oh, did I get this dirty? Where is that? Right here. Was this always here, or did I get that dirty? Oops. I did some little bit of editing with, like, I have some pop-ups going up in the next video, so I kind of did that because I didn't have to listen to the video to do that. And had some controversial takes on Instagram. Thanks. This happened a while ago, I'm not gonna lie, but it was during the slump of my life. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm on the up. You know what? I'm gonna say that, and next week you're gonna hear me being like, "Oh my god, the slump." But today and yesterday, I feel like I'm on the up, and I really want to brush my hair right now. I was in 10,000 stitches, about a quarter in. Finish your book. Yay. 29% into my book. I read 34 pages and cleaned my room. Hello, Bo. I did laundry. Not as much reading done. I really like this blue on you. Oh, thanks. It's Nick's. I stole it. I don't actually think he ever wears it. I think I'm the only one who ever wears it. 66% of burning secrets. I've been editing these past few sprints, but I want to switch up to some reading. Yes. I love a good switch up. Made it to 65%. We also have a Pip back here I can move so we can see her. Just snuggled in. I had to move her because this was my blanket that's on my chair, and she was snuggling in the chair, and I was like, I need to sit here. So I just scooped up the whole blanket and put her on that chair. Frankie's also in the little like cat bed that's on the side of my desk that you can't see, which is like rude because I have this cat scratcher set up here because they like to sleep in this cat scratcher. And I'm like, well, I could be on sprints and you could see them if they're laying there. And I feel like anytime I'm live, they just automatically don't want to sit there. And it's like, why you gotta be camera shy? You guys are so cute. Oh, glad you had to get home. I hate the post office. Kitty. Trying to make some progress in the second book. Truly, apparently. Do we think I can finish this? I don't think I can. Hold on. I need to go do math again. I will need more than one sprint. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do in this next sprint, though. I'm still reading Fury Bound. It's the only book I've been reading this month. But I swapped to the audiobook, and I'm almost done. I am 81% in. I think I need 2 sprints to finish it, but I'm most likely only doing 1 more sprint. But I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, the audiobook is working better for me because I can just put it on and do things. But I don't actually have any things to do anymore. That's exciting. I said earlier I'm liking it, but it's a 4-star, not a 5-star. I prefer Direbound, but very particular to me and a thing that's happening in it, kind of like something I find very convenient that I think a lot of people don't care about. So I think that won't affect you. And then I just don't love the male POV. I just think it's not necessary and too all-encompassing of her, and I just don't really care about the romance, but I love the plot, if that makes sense, which it's a romantasy, so I probably should like the romance, and I was very excited for the romance, but I definitely think that has fallen flat for me, and I actually prefer the romance of book 1. It's still, Mother, it's still a 4-star, and I think you'll like it more than me, because I don't think you have the problem with the thing I have the problem with. Glad to see you're feeling better. Hoping to finish today. Got a bunch of laundry and small chores to work on. Good job. I actually will. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna out my team. There's just like a running joke that I'm not reading because I'm not reading, and that everyone is submitting pages for me because I'm a cult leader and I'm just gonna take their pages, and no one is submitting pages. It's only me submitting pages. But I will feel incredible when I finally get to submit some pages or for a prompt. Because I have not submitted a single thing all month. So every time someone submits something, I'm like, that's mine. I had watched a video where he said the same thing about Fury Bound. Yeah, I think we were all very excited about the romance. The mother. Listen, she is my mother. Cleaning your room again next sprint. I believe in you. I got Fury Bound for Mother's Day from Sun. I've not read it yet. I'm excited to have some other books to finish first. Depending on where your team is at, there are prompts and there are pages. So it depends on what your team is doing at that moment in time. If you're trying to get into a room, it's prompts. And if you are in the room, it's pages. So you have to pay attention to your team chat on Discord, the submission forms, and the strategy that your hosts say. I personally have just been holding my books for pages personally, because I wasn't reading enough. So I just decided it was easier for me. I'm submitting when I'm done books. Not during it all, but I was probably, for my brain, I didn't want to have to think about prompts. Hello, I'm listening to DC7. I feel like I'm so behind in my reading. Me too, Nat. Me too. The romance falling flat is the worst, or like the Wicked Sea, but the romance is kind of flopping for me and I haven't picked it up in like 3 days. Justin, that's so sad. That is so sad. I agree, considering like it's romantasy. I want it to be fun and banter filled and like have me kicking and screaming at the romance. Then yeah, that's why you can only do prompts. See, too much for me too. I agree, which is why I love that there is the ability to do the pages this year. I think it's a lot of fun. And so for my personal preference, I was just like, I'm a page only girl. I was like, y'all do the prompts, I'll do the pages. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who read faster than me that are doing everything, but I was like, I'll be submitting when I'm done a book and it'll be for pages. I've only read things. It's so strong. That's so sad. You're doing good, Deb. I feel like you're another person that's like Mel, and like you're like telling me you're struggling and you're behind, and I'm like, this girl's so productive. I may be purging my bookshelf. The audiobook will keep me entertained while I make the tough decisions. I believe in you. Purge those things. Do my anticipated releases? There is a lot of them. I think this month I'm so busy in reading more physical, less audio, that I'm also pretty much doing pages. That's fair. Only been able to submit for pages. That's the beauty of it having both. Next month, though. I know I'm productive, but reading just is not happening, so it doesn't feel productive. You're another one, Brie. I think that y'all are machines, like, and you just force yourself into doing anything, and I'm very impressed with it. Definitely behind as someone who likes reading arcs before pub day and is not ahead. I'm productively playing BG3. That's what Mel said. I was, guys, I'm I'm struggling. And she's like, think about, I was like, I think I need to get back into a better routine. And she was like, think about how great our routine has been lately. Get up, play Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, eat, play Baldur's Gate 3, sleep, get up, repeat. And I was like, you're correct. We do have an incredible routine going. On that note, let's do another 45 because somebody needs to finish a book, right? I need to get videos out. I didn't get out of bed till 9 a.m. today. That's when I get out of bed. That is the want to get out of bed, Brie. That's my current routine in the evening. Sounds like a dream life. Okay, I'll see you all in 45. My washing machine is going off. It's doing the little song. Hello, welcome back, everybody. How did your sprint go? I read. I think that's all I did. This little stain is really bothering me now. It was harder to read in this sprint because I'm not someone who can just like sit and listen to an audiobook, and I didn't really have anything to do with my audiobook. So I was kind of just trying to find things to do. How close am I to the end? Really, really close. I'm at 89%. Also, this does make sense. I'm up early. I'm up at like 7. Actually, I've been up at 6 recently, but I don't want to get out of my bed till 9. Like, personal preference, no matter who leaves my bed, I don't want to leave my bed until 9. I like to be on TikTok, on YouTube, read my book, and just get cozy for like 2 hours and like have a very slow morning before I'm productive. I didn't do much. I read 48 pages, then fell asleep. I hope you had a good nap. 30% into DCC 7. I hope you're enjoying it still. No clue what I did in the last 45 minutes. That is so relatable. I get too hungry to stay in bed in the morning. That's fair. I don't eat till like lunchtime typically. No reading, but I'd eat lunch and showered and moved the laundry. Productive. I'm a lazy person though. I love being in my bed. I don't actually like to sleep. I sleep very little, but I love being in my bed. Washed and dried some dishes and read about 5 pages of your book. I'll be finishing Forgotten Colony. That's kind of rude. I'm not gonna lie. Because like, don't say that to somebody. Like, what was the point in that? Sorry, I'm also texting Mel right now because she asked me if she should start Fury Bound or Broken Dove, and I'm talking to her about how I don't love the ending of Fury Bound. I still liked it. I just didn't love it. And I loved book 1. Well, anyways, that was our last sprint. I was gonna yap for a bit, but there's no comments coming through. Like not a love. That's sad. I agree. It's still like a 4-star. I don't think it can ramp up with only 10% left. Oh, this was this. I've been recovering from surgery today, so first day I've done a lot at one time. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you recover quickly. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm calling it a day. Lexia sprints at some point after me. I don't know what time, but there are sprints tonight on Lexi's channel. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys sometime soon.